What's up, Door to Door Nation? Hey, guys, I want to take this time and kind of give back and see what I can do to help you guys make your business explode. So, as you guys start jumping on live, I would love to answer some questions, maybe do some role plays. We can put some people on a phone call. I'll have you guys call me in and we can work through a couple scenarios here and help you guys. But I wish I could bring multiple of you guys on. So as you're hopping on, I want to provide value back to you guys. This live is going to be all about you guys, how I can help you explode your business. Guys, the real estate business is phenomenal right now. I've probably put close to $5 million of real estate under contract this month. And so it's insane. So as you jump on, tell me some things you're struggling with. Tell me stuff you want to go over. And then literally, I'm going to have you guys call me. Jaden, my man, here's your time, Jaden. What do you want to go over? In fact, I'm going to put you on a phone call. We're going to put it on speakerphone and we're going to role play through some stuff. So Jaden is actually on my team and has just blown up over the last little bit. So super jacked about Jaden and the progress he's made. What have you taken? 3 listings, Jaden, in the last week and a half? I mean, just murdering it. So insane. Jaden, what do you want to work on today? Come on, brother. Don't be shy. I'm going to call you. Because I want to work on the nails in the coffin. Guys, those are my program. We talk about nails in the coffin. What that is getting countless closes so that you're not getting a false pretense as far as, hey, guys, yes, we want to do this. Can you call me tomorrow? And then they never are available. Or, yeah, we want to do this. Please follow back up with us, but they're never available. So I'm going to role play with Jaden. I'm going to show you how this works. Anybody that's hopping on, if you want to role play with me, all you got to do is call me. I'm going to throw my number in the chat, and I'm going to say this multiple times as new people hop on. But this whole time that we are on YouTube live, I want to make this about you guys as clients and real estate agents, and let's take you guys to the next level. So, Jaden, I'm calling you right now.
Hello?
Jaden, my man, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good, and you?
Dude, so excited to have you on. So I'm going to pull up if my thing's charged. I'll charge it for a minute. I'm going to get a speaker set up, you guys, and then we're going to dive in. We're going to start doing some role play with Jaden and help him take off and build his business bigger. But Jaden is actually crushing it. So I've been jacked to watch him take off and take a bunch of listings. Jaden, let's go ahead and start a role play. And I'm just going to be the client, and I'll have you be the agent. And I'm going to link this up to Bluetooth on my speaker so people can hear better and have a broadcast across onto YouTube. So hold just 1 second here. Bluetooth. Let's get the beats. Got the beats connected. And so I think we're ready to roll. Okay, brother. Go ahead. So how can I help you?
Yeah, hey, Jaden, EXP Realty. We're just stopping by. Sure. Jaden with EXP Realty. Did your neighbors tell you to be stopping by?
No, they didn't.
Okay, cool, no problem. Well, yeah, I was just in the neighborhood asking my neighbors, have you considered buying or selling any real estate?
No, we really haven't thought about it.
Okay, got it. I mean, this home you're in right now, would you say it's the forever home?
You know, I don't think it's our forever home, but you know, we definitely are interested in moving at some point. I just don't know when.
Okay, well, got it. I mean, if you had to pick a time frame, when would you say?
Shoot, man, probably 3 or 4 years.
Okay, got it. I mean, what's happening in 3 to 4 years?
We just feel like we'll be in a better financial position to move, Jaden.
Now, when you say financial position, are you referring to home prices or what exactly are you referring to?
We'll just have some more money saved up. We need to save up some more money before we can buy.
Okay. How much money do you think you need saved?
We probably need to have another, decent chunk, maybe $30,000-$40,000 more.
Uh-huh. Now, this $30,000 or $40,000, what would you be putting it towards?
Our down payment.
Hmm. Got it. Well, let me ask you, Duane, do you know how much $10,000 really is towards your mortgage each month on a home?
No, I don't. Probably $100, I'd say.
So for every $10,000 you spend towards your down payment, it's only really $40 of your mortgage. So, I mean, if you put $40,000 down on your next home, how much really is that you're saving?
Oh man. So about $120 a month. Not that much, is it?
Yeah, not that much. I mean, if you put that $40,000 towards maybe paying off some debt, how much do you think that would affect your ability to purchase or even your purchasing power?
I that would probably save me some more money.
Uh-huh. Got it. Well, I mean, how familiar are you with the market right now?
I'm not very familiar,
Uh-huh.
I know the prices are climbing and the things are changing.
Hmm. Okay, so would you say a lot of people are buying homes, selling homes right now? What would you say?
So I'm going to stop you right there, Jaden, because I see some stuff we can work on. So guys that are online right now, I want you to listen through, go back and listen to this recording. So Jaden, you took me through, which was a great question. You're picking up some stuff, which is money from the training and coaching we're doing with you. So you immediately said, I want to save 30 to 40,000 bucks. You found out that I wanted to do it for a down payment. And then you asked me the question, how much money would that help me on my down payment?
Hmm.
At that point, I told you I didn't know. So you brought it up. You said that's about what, $40 per 10,000 bucks. So $30,000 was $120,000. Phenomenal job, right?
Hmm.
And what did I say? That's not that much money,
Yeah.
right? Because it's
Yeah.
not. That's not going to make or break. I mean, you go spend that at Walmart when you don't mean to.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So how can you put nails in the coffins? How can you close me better on that thought process? Let's stay on this because you shifted to market too quick.
Okay.
Okay. You said, I'm sure you've got debt, right? So you started talking about my debt.
Hmm.
How much debt do I have, Jaden?
That would have been a good question to ask.
Right? And ask permission. Say, can I get personal with you a little bit?
Uh-huh.
And if they say, yeah, go ahead. Cool. Do you have any debt?
Hmm.
What debt do you have? Well, I've got a car. How much do you owe on your car? I owe 20,000 bucks. Cool. How much is your payment on that car?
Hmm.
And what if they say it's 400 bucks a month?
Okay, then maybe I could ask them if they put, that $30,000 or $40,000 they're trying to save towards that car payment, how much. I'm trying to formulate a question that could be asked around that.
So turn that in. Say, so if you paid off your car and you save $400 more a month,
Uh-huh.
how much would that help you in your home payment?
Okay, yeah, that's a good
How much
question.
more of a home could you buy with $400 a month?
Hmm.
Do you know the math on that, Jaden, just off the top of your head?
Well, the 120 was about $40,000. That has to be like at least 100 something thousand.
So $100,000 is 400 bucks a month. Now, Jaden, if you could spend an extra $100,000 buying that next property, how much nicer of a house could you get?
A very nice home.
Right. Right. And you're not doing anything different. You're just paying off that house or paying off that car.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Now, how much time is it taking you to save that 40,000 bucks?
Well, from what you said in our role play, there's a 3 to 4 years, right?
It all depends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is it might take me 3 to 4 years to
Hmm.
save up that much money.
Hmm.
Jane, what's going to happen to home prices in the next 4 years?
They're going to appreciate.
How much?
maybe like, if it's appreciating, let's say at 12% each year, I mean, it's probably like maybe like 100 grand, if not close to.
Okay. So look at your appreciation. You're in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
How much has your appreciation been over the last 5 years?
I think over the last 5 years, I think maybe like 12%.
Okay. Remember to take out the I thinks. Remember always just to say, hey, it's been about 12%. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So if you got 12% and you're looking at a $300,000 home, how much is it going up per year?
That would be 36,000.
Okay. 36,000 bucks. Now, how much are you saving per year, sir, ma'am, whoever you're talking to?
Mm-hmm.
If they're taking 4 years to save 30,000 bucks, are they
Mhm.
saving $10,000 a year? No.
No.
They're not even saving $8,000 a year. They're about $7,500 a year is what they're saving. So if you save $7,500 and the home price goes up $36,000, are you ever going to be able to buy that home?
No, you won't.
Do they know that?
No.
Jaden, is that important to teach them that?
Yes, very important.
Okay, so these are the nails in the coffin that you have to hit home on, because it doesn't really matter what the market's doing until that you can discover and help them understand the problems they're going through.
Mhm.
So guys, there's a couple more people online. Who wants to role play with me? Who wants me to help you through some scenarios that you guys are struggling with that you want on the door-to-door side? Thanks for this, Jaden. That was awesome. We may call you
No
back.
problem.
If no one else takes me up on it, I'll call you back and we'll do another one.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, see you, buddy. All right, guys online, what are you struggling with door-to-door that you want some help with that's going to add value, that's going to push you to that next level of your real estate business? Don't be jumping off. Is there anybody struggling with a certain scenario that you want help with? And if you do, guys, this is why you jump on and catch the lives. I wish I could pull you up face to face with me, but hit me with something in the chat. Do you feel like you guys are struggling on to get to that next level? Because right now, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing with most real estate agents is they're full of excuses. They're full of excuses as to, man, I'm doing almost the right things, but they're not working hard enough, or they're fighting to get contacts, but they're not trying to close people. I want you guys to get a killer mentality of, I'm going out to put something under contract today. Not I'm going to go knock doors. Not I'm going to go contact people. I'm going to put something under contract today. And if you go with that mindset and are ready to do that, you're going to succeed. Okay, there's a bunch more people online. What I'm looking for is someone that I can help you change a little bit about what you're doing right now or what you're struggling with in the real estate business to help you put stuff under contract. Hit me up with something in the chat, call me, and let's do a role play live on YouTube, and I will help you learn exactly what you need to learn to take your business and explode it. You guys, don't be shy. Hit me up. So one of the cool things that Jeremy, my business partner, has talked about, he took 2 listings yesterday. And one of the things he said, he connected with the clients. BRT, have you guys heard of that before? Build a relationship of trust. Now, as he went in, he started talking to them about, Legos. Their kids had a bunch of Legos. And they were talking to him about Legos. And oh my gosh, Legos are so awesome. As he walks through the house, he connects with the wife about his family, about the area they live in. And before you know it, he takes this listing. And he only had to do his first page of his listing agreement to show them all the things he does that other people don't do. Door knocking was high in there. He said he goes out and finds the buyer. I mean, how many people are saying when they take a listing, I'm going to go find the buyer for you because I'm going to knock every house around your neighborhood. I'm going to knock for 5 days before I take the listing and put it up. Jeremy does. and he takes the listing right from the start. So cool thing is, the lady came to him after and she said, my son came and said, Mom, can we please list our house with this guy? Because he connected over little simple things such as Legos. And then Jeremy wowed the client with what he does different than most agents that causes them to go to the next level. Guys, I want to take some time. There's a bunch more people on. Don't be shy. I want to help you through some real estate problems you're struggling with and help you get to where you're closing. What's a scenario that you guys have right now that's hard for you? Throw in the chat and let's jump on a call. Anybody that's online right now, I will jump on a call with you right now and help you resolve some of the real estate troubles you've had. I want you to be able to go build a massive business. So anybody available right now, they want to jump on a call live on YouTube, I'll get you on my phone and we will chat through this. I just worked with Jaden and helped him understand a couple little tweaks he could make to close at a way higher ratio. Anybody out there want to jump on? I got about 10 more minutes and I'm going to be here live. And then I'm going to jump into another conference call. But I want to help give some value back. Jeremy, dude, welcome. I was just telling your story about how you closed some people. It was amazing. Maybe I'm going to dial Jeremy. I'm going to bring him live on YouTube and just talk through some of the things he's seen as he has. I mean, took 2 listings yesterday. If no one else is willing to dive in and do this, let's get Jeremy on the phone here.
What up? What up?
Jeremy, welcome live on YouTube. Dude, tell us some of your experience and what you saw. You went in and picked up 2 listings last night with 0 effort, just being who you are and showing them how different you are. Walk us through some of the stuff that you're teaching our agents. I mean, Jaden's on here. We just talked to him about taking, I think 3 new listings this last week in Atlanta, crushing it. I just did a role play with him. Tell us some of the stuff you're doing, Jeremy, that's making your business blow up.
Yeah, so my time is leveraged right now, right? So a lot of it is spent with the coaching and growing the EXP team. So I have to do things that have a really high return. So for me, what's been working really well, and I've literally almost never done it for my business, is expireds and FSBOs. So the first one was an expired, and I just knocked it 2 or 3 times, finally got it. Set the appointment, came back yesterday, and it was the easiest appointment probably of my life. And
tell us why, though. Tell us why.
Yeah, so I've always believed that if I could get inside their home, then I'm going to create such a high amount of rapport that it won't matter what I say. So they'll end up signing with me. So one of the big things that I do is when I get in the home, I'm trying to look for 3 things to create rapport. So right when I get in, I'm looking for a picture, something on the floor, something I can relate to them with. So I took off my shoes and said, hey, like, let me go look at the house from a buyer perspective, and then let's meet in the kitchen. So I took my shoes off. The first room I went in was a kid's room with a ton of Legos. And I was like, oh, cool, like Legos, your kids are in that? That's great. So are my kids. And we connected on that. And then the mom ended up telling me later that when I went downstairs with the husband, that the kid came and like tugged on her shirt and was like, hey, I really like this guy. Can we use him? So just building rapport with the kids and with the family, like that's super vital, because then it doesn't really matter what I say. And then another thing too is like when I sit at their table, I have a cover letter that is like my commitment to your family. And I take this very seriously. And I tell them right from the get-go, you're hiring me to go hunt down a buyer for you.
Okay, pause right there. Pause right there. Notice the word he uses, hunt. That doesn't mean just sit back and let something walk in. He's aggressively looking to find a buyer for their property. The words you say matter. Keep going, Jeremy. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a great point. And essentially that's what I'm telling them, right? Like, here are my 5 or 6 things that I do differently to hunt you down a buyer. And then I tell them too, like most realtors, obviously from your experience, put a sign out front, throw it on the website, and then they just kind of wait. And I asked them, like, how have you experienced that with your past realtor? And they just went off, right? We don't like this, we don't like this, we don't like this. And I'm just sitting there like nodding my head. Exactly. That's the worst, isn't it? And then you just build the pain and build the pain. And then the pain is so high and they like me so much, I rarely have to go over anything. And then the comps, right? Like with expired, sometimes their realtor never meets with them and pivots and adjusts the plan. And so the comps that they had were from 5 months ago. And so I pulled up the current ones and I said, well, good. Like, does the market change or does it stay stagnant? And they're like, oh, no, it changes. Cool. Well, this is what the market's telling you right now that your house is worth. What are your thoughts? And so it's not me being the bad guy or me tearing them down, but it's more so the market. And then they look at that and then we can game plan.
Okay, but pause right there, Jeremy. We got to analyze that because I think a lot of people watching the show right now don't catch what he's doing. So he's asking, does the market change? He's not coming in and say, hey, the market changes. Your house is only worth this amount. He's getting them to tell him the market changes. And then he guides them through the steps to tell them what the value should be of the house based off current market data. That's money. That's huge. Huge. Because now they're telling him what's going on in the market, why homes are selling at what price, and where they should list their house. Keep going, Jeremy.
Yep. And then it was funny. We never even like talked about commission. At the end, when I was walking out, they're like, oh, hey, by the way, what's the commission? I was like, oh, I charge an industry standard of 6%. They're like, okay. I never got asked what brokerage I was with. I never got asked like anything because the rapport was so high and the pain was so high that it was a done deal. And so anyways, at the end, what really sold them is I was like, look, I'm not available 24/7. You're hiring me to hunt down a buyer for you. So that's my priority. But there's a lot of paperwork on the back end. And that's why I have a TC that runs everything. And I even joked with them. I was like, I don't even know my logins. But the reason that's perfect.
Which is true. He doesn't. Keep going.
I don't. I really don't. And I said, but that's why people work with me. Because you want me to find you a buyer, but you still need to get the other stuff done. And if I'm doing the other stuff, I can't find you a buyer. Does that make sense? And they're always like, oh, yeah, no, that's great. And so I say, cool, well, here's my TC. I'm going to put you on a group text and you guys can blow her up. You can ask her as many questions. She's going to send you the paperwork. And I have her send the listing paperwork right there through
Absolutely.
DocuSign.
Yep.
They hop on, they sign it, it's done. And then now they have a group text. And I think today they've gone back and forth like 15 times and I've never even touched it.
Absolutely.
And so now I can go back and I can get more deals.
And you know what, you guys, you don't want your clients to think they're hiring a professional secretary.
Right.
You want them to know they're hiring a professional salesperson. Your job is sales. That's it. Get them the most money for their houses. Now, this was an expired, you guys. How many people do you think called on this expired and Jeremy picked up the listing by walking in their house? How many phone calls do you think they got, Jeremy?
Yeah, he said they probably got like 20 or 30.
20 to 30. But Jeremy gets the listing by knocking on the door, using question-based selling, and then walking them through a process. Okay, you took another listing last night. What was it?
Yeah, so that one was from knocking, but it wasn't, I didn't knock on their door and they were now business. I knocked on their door, they weren't interested. Their timeline was like 2 or 3 years out. I couldn't get them to move it up. And so I asked them like, hey, who do you know? You know the neighborhood better than me. Who do you know that I can go and help that's maybe closer on their timeline? And they said, oh, go talk to so-and-so. So I went and talked to so-and-so and their timeline wasn't moved up, but then they knew someone in their church that was actually like ready to sell like in a month or so. So they told me who that was. And I said, hey, look, do you mind calling them real quick and just giving them a heads up that I'm going to stop by? So they texted them and they said, hey, look, they just responded. They know you're coming. So then I went over there and then pitched them on the door, got in. And it was, again, like the easiest listing ever because they were ready and I'd already built the rapport from the neighbor having texted or called them and told them that I was coming.
100%. So guys, if you're out hustling and you're asking for referral, Oh my gosh, Jeremy just picked up a referral from a client he had only met minutes before. Does this not tell you why door-to-door is the best thing on the planet? That he gets a warm lead by them reaching out to their neighbors who they know and trust and said, dude, Jeremy's going to come by and see you. This is the best guy in the world. You need to chat with him. He goes and immediately gets in the door after chatting with them for how long? 2 minutes?
I was on their door for maybe 30 seconds.
30 seconds, you guys. 30 seconds. That's insane. That's insane. So 2 listings. What was your price point on these listings?
The one is 610 and the other was 930.
So we're talking 1.5 million in real estate. A $45,000 commission, you guys, in an afternoon, right?
Yeah, in about 45 minutes to an hour.
What in the world are we doing as real estate agents? If you're not out knocking doors right now, learning how to knock doors, figuring out the systems that are going to take you to the next level, you guys are missing the boat. Jeremy, you're a stud. Thanks for taking your time to jump on a call with me real quick and give some enlightenment to everybody here on YouTube. We'll go ahead and sign off. Any advice you would throw our people on YouTube? And guys, if you're on YouTube right now, there's a bunch of you live with me right now. Who wants to do a live role play with me where I can help you get through some of the stuff you're struggling with, help you understand it? I just did one with Jaden and love to be able to help you. So I just had someone from Portugal. If we can get you on a call from Portugal, he's a broker for C21. Dude, I'd love to help anybody out there figure out this door-to-door stuff because it's amazing what it can do for your business. Any last words, Jeremy, you'd want to throw out to everybody on YouTube?
Yeah, best advice, anyone that watches this at any point down the line or right now, call Duane. You'll never meet anyone that's sharper, better, and more willing to help you than that guy. So give him a call.
You guys are awesome. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you being on, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya. So, guys, what are you struggling with? Hit me up in the chat bar. We had someone from Portugal. I'm a broker of Century 21 in Portugal, considering this guy a real legend. Dude, I appreciate the compliment. But, guys, let's dive in. Let's help you. This is what I'm here for. I want to help you guys genuinely get to that next level, overcome some of the things you're struggling with. So hit me with a struggle you guys are facing in the chat. Is it interest rates? Is it we want to wait? Is it there's no inventory in the market? What objections are you facing? Hey, the broker in Portugal, what's your name and what have you done? Have you gone door knocking yet in Portugal? We have a coaching client that's in Singapore that is absolutely crushing it. Stephen Lee, dude, Southern Cal, I love it. People are friendly to door knockers. How do you get past that? What are you seeing? Stephen, are you willing to jump on a phone call? Call me. My number's on the screen. Call me. I'd love to roll through this and see what I can do to help you get past this. I've knocked California. I've knocked in San Diego, Pacific Beach area, and I've sold and done really well there. So I'd love to see what you're getting. Maybe it's body language. Maybe it's posture. Maybe it's what you're saying right out the get-go. My call's coming in for my group call. Guys, I've got to jump on this call, but I'm going to get back on live. Come find me again, and we will help you. Stephen, I am confident that it's body language and it's what you're saying right from the get-go. I can help you with this. Guys, love to catch up with you soon, but I've got to end this call and jump on this conference call real quick. I will be back in touch. Let's get back on a live call here in 30 minutes. Thanks, guys.